This is Tokyo, capital of Japan, more than 10,000 miles from London. Yet, from today, it's only 36 hours away. How Tokyo has been brought within a day and a half of London is reported by our air correspondent, Charles Gardner.
It's the comet that has brought Tokyo so near. And this is how the comet passengers who left London this morning will see, and indeed hear, Tokyo tomorrow. The comet route to Tokyo begins at London Airport. This is the start of the 10,200-mile journey, a journey more than halfway around the world. From today onwards, a twice-weekly happening. The route the Tokyo run takes is from London down to Rome, then to Cairo or Beirut, on to Bahrain, Karachi, Calcutta, Rangoon, and then to Bangkok. So far, it's all existing comet country. But from Bangkok begins the new trail, the comet turning here from the familiar route to Singapore to fly eastwards over the North Pacific to Manila, capital of the Philippines, and then to Okinawa, the American military base, and so up to Tokyo, to Japan. Before today's service began, BOAC put its comet crews through many training flights over this new route. With them went our camera team, Cyril Page and Leslie Mann, who heard about the reasons for such flights from Senior Captain Kane.
Little is known of the conditions that will be experienced at our operating altitudes in this area. But what we do know is that for our particular range of operating altitude, that is between 30 and 40,000 feet, the winds are in southern Japan and down as far as Okinawa during December, January and February are the highest recorded winds at this altitude in the world. The object of these training flights is to give the crews the necessary experience to achieve a reliable and efficient service.
A part of the route is, of course, already familiar to the men who fly the comets. There is Karachi, capital of Pakistan, a comet calling point for some time now, yet each time one lands, the Pakistanis still come out to watch and to marvel. Pakistani engineers make up the ground crew. It's their job to send the comets off again on their different routes to Singapore, to Ceylon, and now to Tokyo. From Karachi eastwards, across India, with Mount Everest somewhere in the distance, its peak more than 10,000 feet below the comet's flying height of 40,000 feet or 7 miles up. 3¼ hours after leaving Karachi, we get to Calcutta. And this is the pilot's view as he brings the comet in to land and to taxi across Calcutta's airport of Dum Dum. Refueling with paraffin, about 3,000 gallons at a time, is the first priority at Calcutta. And during the 40-minute halt, there is time too for a brief show from the snake charmer, a regular performer at Calcutta Airport. But not even the Indian rope trick can keep the comet waiting. At a signal from the ground engineer, the pilot prepares the 4 ghost engines for action. A new crew has taken over, and within minutes the comet will be away again. Its passengers, in this case pilots and engineers under instruction, getting ready for the next hop to Bangkok. India is left behind. Below lie the hills of Burma, the wartime territory of the 14th Army. 24 hours have passed since leaving London, and in that time we have reached Bangkok, capital of Siam, 2/3 along the route to Tokyo. It's here at Bangkok that training for the Tokyo service really began. So far, it had been familiar territory. Now, the new route is ahead. On this training flight, the same Comet, serviced on the way, did the trip between Bangkok and Tokyo 9 times so as to get everyone fully familiar with the route. And everyone includes the ground staff at Bangkok, already used to handling Comets on the Singapore run. Now one of the key air stops in the Far East, Bangkok Airport, is rapidly growing. Unlike its airport, Bangkok itself is unchanging through the years. Though the Comet passengers have no time for sightseeing, our camera team found that Bangkok's life centers on the klongs, the canals that intersect the city and make it the Venice of the East. Away from the canals, Siam's capital is, as ever, a city of spires and temples, a city rich with the mystic of the East. From the twisted spires of the temples, back to the smooth lines of the Comet, from the old to the new. Eastwards now lies the route, and a new crew is breaking new ground over the North Pacific, with the Philippines next stop. Thanks to the Comet's flying speed of 500 miles an hour, Manila is less than 4 hours away. For Manila, the arrival of the Comet was quite an event. Since it was the first jet airliner ever to be seen here, the ground crews have had to learn new methods, studying the many differences between handling piston-engined and jet-engined airliners. A fast coastal road with coconut plantations on both sides leads from the airport into Manila City, and for once it's safer to drive fast, for this has become known as bandit country, hiding the terrorists who at times are still waging guerrilla war. To the quick sightseer, Manila seems to have swiftly recovered from the wartime ravages, which twice in 4 years wrecked much of the city. The end of the war brought independence to the Philippines. But today, Manila is still considerably under American influence. There are American signs everywhere, and but for the people, it could be an American city. Around the harbour, it's still the old Manila, going on much as before. Even independence and a new republic have only lightly touched the people here. It's in Manila that the Comet begins its invasion of an area that has always belonged to American aviation. Few British planes are seen around these parts. American aircraft have had these fields almost to themselves. But now the Comets have come to challenge them almost in their own backyard. From Manila, it's 6.5 Comet hours to Tokyo, flying high over the many small islands of the Pacific. And even from the comet's height, the white sand beaches that encircle them are clearly to be seen. The comet makes one more stop before Tokyo, this time right on American territory, Okinawa, where American Marines fought so many bitter battles during the war. But since Okinawa is now again a strictly guarded military base, our camera team were not allowed to do any filming on the ground. The last miles, swooping down 3,000 feet a minute, the comet sees Japan fast coming up. In a day and a half, the comet has flown over 14 countries, traveled over halfway round the world, and cut what until this morning was an 86-hour journey to 36. No wonder Tokyo has prepared a reception.
Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here.
And so this is Tokyo, 10,200 miles from London, suddenly brought incredibly near. To the people of Tokyo, the comet is a center of admiration. During one of its earlier proving flights, it was looked over by more than 12,000 Japanese. And when our cameras were there, they came again in large numbers just to look inside. From tomorrow, the comet will be a more familiar sight in Tokyo. Twice a week, it will come from the west to the land of the rising sun.